Hey you guys, it's your girl Marquise, and I just jumped on here real quick to do a short video about 10 things I wish I knew before turning 33. Mind you, I just celebrated my 33rd birthday on February 17th of this year. Hand clap for me. But this is just 10 things that I wish I knew before going into 33, or shall I say, confident of. Number one on my list is that I am responsible for my own growth and actions, meaning that if I'm not somewhere in life that I pictured myself being by this age, I tend to think back on what was I focusing on or what was I doing before that may have caused me to be delayed. And most of the time, it's my obedience to the Lord or certain relationships and friendships that I had in life that just were not unequally yoked. And as far as actions, like the things I was choosing to do, we're all young, so you live and you learn, but eventually, like, if you're still repeating the same cycles, you have to ask yourself, what is it that I'm not learning? What is it that I'm not doing? Number two is it's okay to do things alone or by myself. Like, I have always been the type to do things alone or by myself, but there's times that I want to be fellowshipping with others, or I wish I had friends that were into the things that I'm into, like Bible studies and museums, or even just going to the library or taking a walk during the day, working out. Like, I had to start telling myself, like, instead of being mad at people for not showing up and doing the things that I want to do, it's okay to do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? Because then that takes away the excuses and the resentment of me feeling like, oh, I'm not doing the things that I need to do for me. Number three is I will be I will not be liked by everyone. And that is okay, because I feel like if everyone likes me or if I get along with everyone, then maybe I'm doing a little bit too much people pleasing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the goal isn't to be liked by everyone. Um, as much as we would like to think so, there's you're just not going to be liked by everyone. It's okay to, want respect and recognition, but hey, just like you're going to have fans, you're going to have haters. So you're not going to be liked by everyone. Four, it is not selfish to want nice things for myself. Like, in my past, I used to get frustrated, when the guys I were dating, or even when I was married, my husband, wouldn't take me on nice dates or buy me things that I thought I deserved. And then when I felt like I had those thoughts and people, might have said no or I didn't get it, that it meant maybe I didn't deserve it. But it does not make you selfish, and it does not mean that you do not deserve nice things for yourself. And about 2 years ago, I remember I was shopping at the mall and I had bought my first bottle of perfume. It was Givenchy. And I bought it for myself. And you know how proud I was to have bought that for myself instead of waiting for a man to do it or expecting somebody to, give it to me for Christmas or my birthday. I just did it for myself. And it felt really good. I was really proud of myself. So know that it is not selfish to want nice things for yourself. Five, everyone I expected to be there for me will not finish the journey with me. Let me say that again. Everyone I expected to be there for me will not finish the journey with me. That being said, some people that we start out with, whether it's family, friends, co-workers, they might support us, and it might even be from the background. But also know that, hey, you have to keep moving forward. You can't stop and wait for people to support you or show up for you or be there for you. Sometimes you have to know that it's just going to be you and God, and that you will do the journey alone, and you'll be okay, because eventually they'll catch up, or He'll send people to walk along the way with you. And it's best that way versus you trying to drag and force everyone to make it to the top. Because think about it. If you're forcing these relationships or people to come with you, it's actually hindering you. Like you probably could have been there a long time ago had you not been forcing that. Number 6, which should have been number 1, is keeping God first will save me from a lot of heartache. And I just want to encourage you guys to always keep God first as well, because when you go to God for your needs, your wants, your desires, it might not come when you want them to, but it will always come on time. And also remember that when you go to God first, even a no from Him is a good thing, because that means it's protecting you from something that you think you need or you want, but it could later on down the line harm you. Number 7, being single is not a bad thing. Like in my youth, in my younger days, honey, I used to think like it was a prize to have a man. Like, miss one, next 15 one coming. But you know what? Sometimes it is okay to be alone, to get to know you. Because as you grow and you change, your taste in people will change. Your taste in men will change. Your taste in food will change. You know what I'm saying? Like, so being single is not a bad thing. And it gives you that time to get to know yourself and the things that you like and don't like, so that when you do get back out there to dating, you already know like what you're looking for. Number 8 is my parents did the best they could with what they had. And to me, that kind of goes with number 1. Like, I choose to not be upset or forgive my parents, because at the end of the day, now that I'm a parent and I'm a mother and going through different phases with my girls, I'm learning that, hey, just like my parents, I'm doing the best I can with what I have. And they cannot give you something that they may have lacked. They can show you from their point of view or through their knowledge and wisdom that they gained as being your parent, but you can't be mad at your parents for doing what they thought was best for you as a child. Number 9 is people watch what I do, not what I say. And I say that to say, even my kids, like when I realize they're being rebellious, not really want to listen to me, not really respecting my authority, maybe it's because even though I'm telling them not to do something, they're watching me do the same things that I'm telling them not to do. Does it make sense, right? Like, how are you going to tell me to not do this and yet you're doing it? They're going to follow your example, not what you say, because you can say many things. And half the time we don't even remember what we say. And then we'll go back and do those things that we expect our children to do. Like, say, for instance, smoking. If you tell your kids, hey, when you grow up, you shouldn't smoke. But every day for, however many years of your life, they've watched you smoke. And yet you're telling them, hey, you shouldn't do this. This is not good. And that means if it's not good for them, what makes it good for you? And last but not least, number 10 is I have the right to start over as many times necessary to become who I need to be. That being said, you guys, no matter how many times you fall, as long as you keep getting back up and you're striving to change those things that you say that you want to see a change in, you do it as many times necessary until you get it right. You're not going to be perfect, and you're not going to get it right every day. But every day that God wakes you up is a new opportunity to get closer and closer, not only to who you want to become, but who God has called you to be. And I just wanted to get on here to share this with you guys because, I see a lot of YouTube videos and I've come across some that, gives this wisdom. And I just wanted to give my own point of view on the things that I wish I knew before turning 33. And now that I've gained that knowledge, I'm realizing like, okay, I should spread this to somebody else who might need it or who feels like it's just them going through it. Like, oh, at this age, I should know better. At this age, I should be doing better. But life is a process, and every day is not going to be easy. Every day is not going to be the same, but you do have a choice in how you choose to live it. And if you got to start over every time, you keep starting over, honey. So until next time, you guys, love you, girl. Peace.